Hi guys. So I'm in my hideout and I was going through one of my old books, my poem book. I got a new poem book and it only has like 2 poems in it, but this is full of poems. So I wanted to read one. Some of these are about my life, so don't judge them. I'm gonna read up growing up in foster care. Yes, I did grow up in foster care, but listen before you judge. Someday, I don't think that my family understands me. Let me start over. Someday, I don't think that my family doesn't understand what it would be like to have almost everyone looking at you like they hate you, the way you look. I grew up in foster care, not knowing your real family, thinking if they all died. It's really hard, but it will get better for you really soon. Well, it did for me. I don't know if it will for some of you. Everyone says how hard it can be, but it can't be really hard on you. It was for me, but I'm with my real family, so everything is good here and there. It really depends at my house, but I don't really know how to explain all this to you. It's not always easy for you. Well, maybe for some of us. For me, it feels like it's always getting worse, never better. It was for a while. But somehow, it will be okay for me. It just takes time to get used to it all together in your mind. When you see everyone, saying things that you don't even remember doing when you were a baby, it may feel like no one will understand you, but you'll get there sometime. You may not know your brother or sister, but you will get to know them, and you will have a lot to talk about. You will feel part of the family in no time. It may be hard on you if you can't do it. It's going to be fine. You'll have a lot of fun. Just give it some time. It will all come around sometime. Make everything come around as soon as you let them know how you feel. I kept my feelings in for a while from my foster mom. I wouldn't tell her how I felt about foster care. I wouldn't tell her what I thought about foster care. That was a big mistake. And I turned out to have a great life. Foster care was great. I really liked foster care. I don't know why. I still talk to the people and they feel like a second family to me. And they will always be a second family to me. But I went to 3 different foster kids, so each of them is a family. But I only hear from 2 of them, and one of them, I guess, my foster mom in that family had passed away 2 days ago, so it's been a little hard. Let's see if I can read another poem. Okay, this is a poem my friend and I wrote together. Why do loved ones don't understand you're trying to tell them something, but they just look at you like you are crazy? When you really need to tell them something, they just say, okay, whatever. When they try to go tell someone that you care let me start all over. Why do loved ones don't understand you trying to tell them something, but they just look at you like you're crazy? When you really need to tell them something, things that just they just say, okay, whatever. When they try to tell you something you care about, about someone you cared about died, just because their friends had good friends are there and doing really bad things, they think that they have to go with the person that they think it is. Well, you just bullied the wrong kid. It was hard for the family to know that their son was mixed up in all of this. It hurt his sister so much she couldn't stand going to school, and even living in her house, her brother was her everything. He was always there for her when she needed him to be there. Most of the time. What I want to know is why him, out of all these kids, he meant so much to his sister. They were, they didn't, they went everywhere together no matter what. They went to the movies, the park, on trips, just them two. School, well, just for a bit. Then even went to California for a couple of months. Also, they were never apart unless he told her no, which was hardly. And no, now they don't have someone to talk to. She wishes every day that she would just die, but she knows in her heart that her brother still loves her. That poem was very special to my friend because her brother got mixed up in a gang situation, and I told her to write a poem, and so I did, and she loved it. She gave me a best friend necklace, and she paid me $20, and I was like, I can't accept the money, but she would not say no, so I just accept the money, and I spent it on her. Well, bye. Maybe more poems later.